Good morning, everyone. My name is Louis. I'm here with my mom today. We're having a cup of tea and we are chatting all things beauty. Ageless Beauty by Sisley. So I'm going to do my mom's makeup and show you guys how to do a beautiful eye using all Sisley skin and makeup products. Okay, I'm going to take a few behind the scenes shots with my camera and do a before and after. So guys, before I start, I'm going to use the Gentle Makeup Remover by Sisley. It is a gentle eye and lip and makeup remover. It's an ultra fresh and melting gel that properly removes any traces of any possible makeup. Guys, one of my all-time favorite must-haves is the Floral Spray Mist by Sisley. It immediately invigorates, refreshes, and relaxes and soothes the skin, which creates the perfect base for your makeup. One of my favorite beauty secrets is obviously the Black Rose Cream Mask to prepare the skin before any makeup. It just leaves the skin looking amazing, plumped up, invigorated, healthy, and fresh. I'm using the Sisley Extra Rich Day and Night Cream to prepare the skin as a moisturizer. It acts on any visible signs of aging, so it addresses all the concerns and it provides a good base for your makeup. Guys, I'm going to use the Sisley Lip and Eye Contour Cream on the eye area as well as the lip area. And I'm going to use the Ridoki tool. The eye contour area is immediately moisturized then, and it will soothe, relax, and also make the eye area appear brighter. The Ridoki tool I'm going to use on the eye area after I've applied the lip and eye contour cream, and I'm using it to help with lymphatic drainage on mature skin. So it's got an amazing golden roller wheel that you can use to reduce any puffiness. It's also got a cooling sensation to the skin. This is an amazing product for brightening the eye area, skin area around the eyes. So Ridoki is a Chinese sort of reflexology technique for the eye area. Using the floral mist again to invigorate the skin area before I start with the primer. So talking primers quickly, I'm going to use the Instant Correct color correcting primer by Sisley on the T panel, and then the Instant Glow primer more on the sides of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and also around the cheek area. That will just reflect light. So I used two different primers on two different areas. This is the color correcting one that will address any skin tone unevenness. So I focus that more on the T panel, where around the nose area there's sometimes a lot of redness happening. And then the Glow primer I'm using to mimic light, where light naturally catches the forehead, around the eye area, etc. As a foundation, I'm using the anti-aging smoothing and plumping radiant foundation by Sisley in the color to be linen. Using this foundation with a kabuki brush in circular movements ensures that the foundation is seamlessly blended into the skin. I'm using the number 2 eye concealer with botanical extracts under the eye area to reduce the appearance of blue or any dark circles. The number 2 is slightly warm, so it will neutralize any blueness. I am applying this with an eyeshadow blending brush, and you can see immediately it is lifting. It's got a lifting and brightening effect on the eye area. I'm also using a little bit of that color just the center of the face, just to illuminate and brighten. To set that, I'm using the Blur Expert, Sisley Blur Expert, which is a perfecting smoothing powder veil, super finely mold, just to illuminate, brighten, and set all of this. To add dimension to the face, I'm going to use the Phyto Blush Twists in number 5 to create a little bit of contouring on the face. And then 2, I always mix blushers for a color blush pop of color. And I'm going to use the number 3 Papaya and number 2 Infusia. I'm using the Phyto Blush contouring stick with a powder brush, and I am starting from the hairline moving towards the center of the face just to enhance the bone structure. Can also be added on the brow bone towards the nose just to create some depth. Look straight ahead. Also using it on the jawline for that snatched look. You can go back with your kabuki brush. This is a pop-up kabuki brush and press it into the skin, working it into the hairline. Then I'm using the actual phyto twist sticks, also again with my kabuki brush, and I've blended the number 2 and 3. Turn your face. And I'm using it quite high up on the actual cheek for that fresh, dewy, glowy effect. Guys, for this process you can also use your fingers just to gently marry the product into the skin. Now I'm using the Sisley bronzer with a big powder brush, just almost in the shape of a 3. And I'm setting the foundation, the Blur Expert. I'm also setting the blushes that I've done. And I'm creating a beautiful summer, healthy, fresh, glowy look. Using the Sisley bronzer, I'm going to work from the outer corners of the eye in a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to reinforce the bone structure of the eye by gradually building a layer of bronzer from the outer corners going inwards on the side of the nose, just to create definition and to enhance the bone structure. The higher up the contouring of the nose area, the thinner the nose will appear. Guys, if there's any areas that you want more coverage in, you can take a flat brush, a powder brush, or a sponge, or even a powder puff, and just press it into the skin area that you want more coverage in. Okay, now I'm using the Sisley Glow Pearl highlighter with you can use a fan brush or a stippling brush, and you just mimic where light naturally would hit the forehead, also on the orbital bone around the eye area. I use a thinner brush, an angled brush down the bridge of the nose, just for that highlighted effect. And on the inner corners of the eye. See how beautifully that hits the light. I also use a little bit of that just on the cupid's bow to make the lip appear fuller and go a little bit forward. After I've set the bone structure and I've done contouring, I'm bringing in a little bit of color with a flat eyeshadow brush, and it's the color 22 Matte Grape by Sisley, working from the outer corners of the eye going inwards, almost in the shape of a V. I also like to use a tissue technique which helps me to create like a 45-degree angle of placement from which I can work my way inwards, almost in the shape of a V going into the lash line. A smaller brush, application brush, deposits more color onto the eyelid, so you'll get more of an intense color, and then you can blend it in with an eyeshadow blending brush. So after you've done the socket line, you can blend the color, the grape color, into the eye area. Okay, to solidify the shape of the eye, because my style is also more about shaping than color, I'm going to use the Sisley So Intense eyeliner. It's a felt tip eyeliner, and I'm laying it on the bed of the lashes, starting from the inner corner. Okay, people always ask what is the difference between day and evening look. I just say it's the thickness of the liner. Not really much of a difference. You can control the amount of drama you want to create with the thickness of your liner. To go in right to the roots, I'm going to use the Sisley So Intense Long Wearing Mascara. It's got an amazing fine comb that reaches each and every lash and really grabs and coats every single lash with a beautiful coating of black. Then I'm using the gentle makeup remover with a cotton bud just to clean up under the eyes. Then on the eyebrows, I'm going to go in with the Sisley Photo Sourcils Sisley eyebrow gel. I'm going to brush the hairs into the direction of growth. Okay, for brows, after I've done the brow gel, I'm going to use the 3-in-1 highlighter eyebrow brush, as well as a prism-shaped eyebrow color to fill in the brows, take it to its maximum potential. For this, I like to start at the inner corner closest to the nose, doing feather-like strokes in the same direction as the hair grows. Afterwards, you can take the back side of the brush and brush it through for a more natural look. You can screw then the midsection off and use this part as a highlighter on the inner corners of the eye. It's a pearlized color, and also at the corner, just for that lifted, youthful effect. Guys, why I love this Sisley pencil is because it's sort of prism shaped, and I use the sharpest part of the pencil to create fine little realistic hair-like movements between the brows. And then I bend the backside of the pencil where the brush is, just so that I can have more movement. It gives me more freedom. For lips, I like to do a contoured lip color, so I'm going to use the color 10 Jaipur with the chocolate lip liner from Sisley. I like to use a spatula pressed against the lip, flat against the lip, that makes the lip pop out, and then from the outer corner of the lip, I lay the pencil flat against the lip and I create dimension by overlining it slightly. Then you can clean up using a flat brush, going around the corners of the mouth just to clean it up. You can use either a foundation, a concealer. I'm using the foundation powder by Sisley. Okay, then to finish off the look, I like to use sort of an eyelash that I snip in half and that I manipulate, fold and bend it a little bit to create more of a 3D effect, and I just place it on the outer corners of the eye. Guys, by doing the lash close eyes in this way, you get a very feline shape, lifted look. Turn your gaze, close. Okay, finishing it off with another pop of color on the cheeks. Drop your chin more. Using a little bit of Sisley foundation powder just on the corners of the lips in a lighter color to create more of a lifting, youthful effect at the corners of the lips. Okay, so we've reached, thank you, you are beautiful. So we've reached the end of our Sisley Makeup by Louis All Things Ageless Beauty tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.